Hey everyone, thank you for being here, and I sincerely thank you for making this space one of shared reflection. So let's take a deep breath and let's get right into it. I need to speak directly to the one feeling this tension, this presence that seems to want to undermine your peace. There is an energy around you that you perceive as confrontational, perhaps even threatening. And the dominant feeling isn't anger, not really. It's a deep fatigue, a weariness from constantly having to adjust your energetic field to be on guard, to manage an invisible friction that drains your spirit. You feel this, don't you? That constant low-grade hum of having to protect your space. Now, let's be very clear. We are not here to name names, to point fingers, or to give power to a person by defining you as their victim. That is not the work. The work is to understand what this dynamic is revealing about your own inner landscape. The phrase trying to destroy you is so visceral, so powerful. But what if we looked at it not as a literal war, but as a mirror being held up to the parts of you that feel destructible? What in you is feeling so threatened? What foundation is being shaken? This is not about her. This is about the echo her energy finds within you. This is about your own boundaries, or perhaps the perceived lack of them. This energy you're sensing acts like a test, a pressure applied to the very edges of your sense of self. Where does your yes end and your no begin? Where have you been flexible to the point of compromising your own core? This presence, this woman's energy, isn't creating a weakness. It is exposing a pre-existing crack in your own armor, a crack you may have been ignoring or hoping would just seal itself. She is not the source of the problem. She is the spotlight, harsh and unforgiving, showing you exactly where your own structural repairs are needed. Can you feel the truth in that shift of perspective? Does moving the focus from her actions to your own internal fortifications resonate with you right now? Let me know in the comments. This is a difficult but crucial pivot. The key is in the word destroy. To destroy something, it must first be seen as a solid, separate structure. What if this energy is not trying to annihilate you, but is unconsciously challenging the false structures you've built, the persona you outgrew, the people-pleasing mask, the outdated story that your worth is tied to being liked by everyone? Her actions might be forcing a collapse, but only of what was never truly you to begin with. This is a fiery, uncomfortable, yet potentially liberating alchemy. It feels like destruction because it is dismantling the inauthentic. It is burning away the dead wood. So, who are you without that old scaffolding? That is the question rising from the smoke. This is where your power is waiting. Not in fighting her, but in witnessing what in you feels attacked, and asking that part, what do you need to feel unshakable? The answer is never external. It is always a return to your own center, your own values, your own silent, unassailable truth. Her name is irrelevant. The true name you need to discover is the name of your own integrity. The name of your own inner warrior who defends not with aggression, but with the quiet, immovable force of self-respect. There is a profound invitation here to stop looking outward at the storm and to instead become the absolutely still eye within it. Her energy is the wind that howls, but you are the deep, steady earth. The wind cannot destroy the earth, it can only erode what was already loose. This is a time for consolidation, for grounding, for pulling all your energy back from the drama, from the mental loops of why is she doing this, and investing it wholly in the bedrock of your own being. What practices make you feel solid? What truths do you hold that no opinion can shake? That is your fortress, not walls built of fear and reaction, but a foundation built of conscious, chosen self-knowledge. I want you to feel into your body as you listen. Where do you feel the tension? In your jaw? your shoulders, your gut. That is where you are holding the energy of this conflict. Now, breathe into that space. Imagine sending breath not to fight the sensation, but to fill it with a gentle, unwavering light. You are not resisting her. You are reclaiming the territory of your own physical and energetic body inch by inch. This is a silent, powerful reclamation. Have you begun to feel this inward pull, this need to disconnect from the drama and simply tend to your own energy? This is the most powerful response you could ever have. Share in the comments if you felt this turning point, this shift from outer conflict to inner sanctity. This situation is a masterclass in discernment. It is teaching you in the most intense way the difference between your business and someone else's. Her intentions, her motivations, her choices, that is her business. Your peace, your response, your healing, that is your sovereign domain. The moment you fully accept that division, the entire dynamic loses its power over you. You stop trying to manage her energy and you start to master your own. You realize you were never in a battle with her. You were in a struggle with your own attachment to how you think things should be, your own hope for a different outcome, your own resistance to what is. And in that realization, there is a release. The energy shifts from beware to be aware. Be aware of your strength. Be aware of your resilience. Be aware that you are being presented with an opportunity to forge a version of yourself that no external conflict can destabilize. This woman, her actions, they become the fire that tempers your steel. Not because you wanted it, but because you are choosing to use the heat to become stronger, more defined, more radiantly yourself. So let go of the search for her name. The name that matters is the one you are quietly, fiercely whispering to yourself in the mirror. The name of the person who is surviving this, learning from this, and rising, not in vengeance, but in unwavering self-possession. That is the truth that sets you free. Not knowing her game, but finally understanding your own infinite worth and your right to a peaceful existence. You are not being destroyed. You are being refined. I don't sell futures. I build architects. No predictions, just the raw truth for the tough ones. Stay magic. Stay in the now.